Vlogmas Day 2. For those of you who didn't see yesterday's video, I am participating in Vlogmas this year, sort of to kickstart getting more into a rhythm with YouTube, getting out of my comfort zone. I explained more of it in yesterday's video. Go ahead and check that out if you want. But for today's Vlogmas, I have just a few errands to run. So I started today's Vlogmas actually a little bit late. I was intending on going to the gym in the morning, not filming it, coming home, showering. But they closed the gym. They're relocking down for... Could I be any shakier? Jesus. They're locking it back down for winter months because they're afraid of COVID numbers spiking, which makes sense. So I actually have to make lunch for Jean and I, and then I'm going to head out. I'm going to heat up some leftovers because I'm actually not hungry for lunch right now. But Jean likes to eat on a particular schedule, so I'll give him some leftovers and I'll deal with myself later. I had kind of a big breakfast, so... Okay, so I just looked at my to-do list, and it looks like I have to go to the dollar store, because I'm trying to reorganize my pantry. I'll show you a before and after. And I have to change my car cabin filter, which, when I ordered it on Amazon, here, let me grab it. Right here. When I ordered this on Amazon, I thought that it had been maybe 3-4 months since I had changed my cabin filter. Guys, it's been a year and a half. That's 2 fire seasons in California. I'm probably breathing in smog, and also a cross-country trip because now I live in the Midwest. So I'm excited to see how that's gonna look. But yeah, those are the only 2 main things. Let me go ahead and show you my pantry. We just moved in, like I told you guys yesterday, and I was just sort of throwing stuff in here. Oh, that's the microwave. I was just throwing stuff in here that I knew would belong in here, but I have no real rhyme or reason for organization. I know the dollar store has bins like this that are blue. I kind of want white, but you know, you can't beat the price of $1, so... And it's inside of the pantry, so it's not really going to be shown. I just kind of need it to be organized. So I'm thinking there'll be bins for my... what are these called? Tupperware? There'll be bins for my Tupperware. This will be appliances. There'll be bins to organize the food on the last 3 shelves. And then the spices, actually when we bought the house, there was this spice rack thing installed in the pantry. So I think I'm going to keep that pretty much as is, because right now it's maybe not the prettiest, but it's pretty functional. So we'll see how this looks. Okay, so first I'm going to change my cabin air filter. Then I'm going to go to the dollar store, then I'm going to organize my pantry and show you the final result. So first let's take all this stuff out. Okay, so I don't know how I'm going to exactly film this because I have to use both hands to drop that down. Okay, so I couldn't figure out a way to film this because the garage is a little bit tight with 3 of our cars. But if I remember correctly, you just sort of squeeze. Yeah, nice. Okay, and then... Okay. I have to turn to YouTube. I don't remember. And unfortunately, since I film on my phone, that means I have to pause. Well, that only took 5 seconds of my time, so I don't know why I didn't start with that, but it's actually super easy. It's just I needed to unclip it from both sides. Yeah. Okay. Maybe not. That's what the guy said. It's my savior. Care of, we can go. Which mask should I pick today? I'll go with this one. Do any of you guys have this where it's just like a basket of masks by your front door? I didn't used to. I used to just have the one because, you know, minimalist. But I started breaking out really bad, so now I use a new one every day and just wash them at the end of the week. So I'm here in the parking lot of the Dollar Tree. A couple things I've noticed about living in the Midwest, and I can't speak for the entire Midwest obviously, but there's a lot of roads that are just one lane. And that's really abnormal to me because I feel like the minimum where I'm coming from, which is the San Francisco Bay Area, is like 3. So that's been a little bit funny getting used to. And it's weird because you don't notice it until you notice it, if that makes any sense at all. Anyway, I'm here. I'm not going to film on the inside of the store. I'm not really comfortable with that yet. You know, I'm not really comfortable with vlogging or being on camera in general, so we're going to take it baby steps. And I am not going to film in public yet, but I'm sure by the end of this Vlogmas month, I will be there, I hope. This whole thing is sort of pushing me out of my comfort zone in general, which is good, but baby steps. So I will catch you on the other side of my shopping trip, and when I get home I'll show you what I got, and then we'll start organizing that pantry. Okay, so I just got back to the car, and the dollar store here is way better than home. There were black bins. First of all, it's like triple the size. There were black bins, there were white bins, there were like gold wicker bins. So I got a lot of good stuff, and I'm realizing whenever I watch those like craft moms on YouTube and they go to the dollar store and they find all this good stuff, I was always like, what dollar store are they going to? But now I realize, I think just in the Midwest there's more room for bigger buildings and then more inventory. So let's go back to the house and we can organize that pantry, hopefully before the sun goes down. I'm home and I'm ready to unload. You can't see me. Okay, so these are the bins I got. I got 4 of these little bins, all in black. So happy they had black. 4 of this sort of medium size. Four of this flat one, and then I got 2 of these really big ones, which I think will be on the ground level because they're easy to slide out for like bigger things. And I also got 2 little wire ones and Oreos, which I'm going to dig into as I'm doing this. I noticed that by default they put things in plastic bags, which isn't really my favorite, but I should have finished my sentence before I put that in my mouth. I don't really like these, and they seem to put them in your items in plastic bags by default, so I think I just need to get better about asking for no bag, because we're still not allowed to bring our cloth bags to the store because of cross-contamination, COVID. Let me pull everything out of my pantry. There's no light. Sorry. And I have some of these bins from the dollar store that I brought here from California. I think I'll probably use some of these too. Okay. So I cleaned out the pantry, which for the most part, I know that this shelf is going to be appliances, so I didn't want to take everything out just to put it back in. We don't have that much stuff because we just moved here and I haven't really done the supplemental restock of our pantry of like all the things that I either gave away, were perishable, or we just didn't move with for one reason or another. So it's not that much stuff to organize, but I do want to build it for the things that are going to be purchased soon. Why am I out of breath? Okay, now let me show you the disaster that is my kitchen. So this is the kitchen. Oh my god, looking so minimal, right? Once it's all packed away, it's gonna look good. Everything here stayed pretty much the same. Got sauces and vinegars, seasonings, and then like tinfoil and tea. Up here we have the extra baskets because I have a feeling I'm going to need them, whether it's in this pantry or in one of the bathrooms upstairs. So I want to fill my pantry with food and then determine if I need to return those or not. We have paper towels. I don't like to keep them on the counter because I don't like them to be the default of what we use, but sometimes things are a little bit too messy for a reusable rag. Barbecue stuff. I moved appliances up, salad spinner, and then chip clips. These are my Tupperware lids and my Tupperware, and then the glass ones. I don't know how I like that, but we're going to see how it works for now. And then my enormous gallon water bottle. Down here we have canned goods, jarred goods, nuts, and then grains. So like pastas, I have soba, rice-a-roni, and then the bonza pasta that's made with chickpeas, so it's higher in protein. It's the best protein pasta that I have found. Coming down, we have chips, raw ingredients I didn't put in a bin, random kind of ingredients. Right now all that's in here is seaweed, which I use, and then sweets are hidden, out of sight, out of mind. Down here we have kitchen garbage bags. We go to Costco, so these are things that are like duplicates or bulk item purchases that we've made. Protein powder, that's mine. This is Jean's. He likes to buy it in mega bulk, and then we have to figure out a way to store it. So that's the pantry for now, and I will let you know if it changes. I'm going to work with it for a couple of weeks, maybe months. There's some things I'm not super happy with, but I think it'll work for now, and that's all that really matters. So now I'm going to cook dinner and then get on with my day. Okay, so it's dinner time. You wouldn't be able to tell by the lighting in here because it looks like it's the dead of night, but it's only 5 o'clock. So I am going to be making a very quick meal because we don't have a whole lot of food, and also I'm really tired, so just trying to make something quick. This meal takes probably 10 minutes to make, and it's pretty healthy, so let me share it with you. Need a pan. Now, I am somebody who does enjoy cooking, and I do enjoy sort of making things intricate and interesting, but sometimes, you know, we've all been there. Don't have the time, don't have the energy, don't have the gusto. So this is a meal that I like to do in those instances, and like I said, it's very healthy. So you just take some stir-fried frozen vegetables. Can you even hear me over this bag? We have ours from Costco, but any stir-fry frozen veggies will work. Throw a good amount in the pan. Then you grab some shrimp. I think I got these at Walmart. Yeah, Walmart. And I would say you want to go 2-to-1 ratio, depending upon how much you like shrimp. And if you don't like shrimp at all, maybe don't make this. And then a little bit of garlic. I use pre-minced, don't kill me. So just like a spoonful. And you can, mix it while it's cooking or just beforehand. I haven't noticed a difference. Some things I do when you're cooking them in a pan, I notice a difference between adding everything at the beginning and cooking it versus adding things at certain increments. For this particular dish, I don't notice it. And then I like to add a little acid. It can be vinegar, it can be lemon. I happen to have a lemon, so that's what I'm going to use. And my cutting board is in the dishwasher. So I'm going to go with like half a lemon, whatever you feel. I just like to add acid to most of my cooking because when things taste kind of flat, adding a little bit of acid can help make the flavor a little bit complex or more complex. And like I said, any sort of acid, lemon juice, vinegar, whatever. And then I also have this pad thai sauce. It doesn't taste like actual pad thai, but it does taste good. This I do add later. So I'm going to throw this on the stove. And I'll bring you with me. Just like that, dinner is done. It took maybe 15 minutes. There wasn't really anything to prep. You were just dumping things into a pan and letting it cook. I'll show you what it looks like here in a minute, but Jean and I are going to eat, watch some TV. We've been really addicted to this show, Evil, which I thought was a new Netflix show, but it's apparently an old CBS show that Netflix picked up. So we've been addicted to that. No spoilers, please, in the comments. So we're going to eat, watch that, and then just go about the rest of our night. Alright, we are at the end of the day here. I'm back in my bathroom. I'm going to put on PJs, take off makeup, do all the skincare, and head to bed. I will see you tomorrow for day 3 of Vlogmas. Bye!